What's up, my YouTube family? I am back. It's your girl Aisha coming to you guys with another video. As usual, I know that I have been missing in action for a while, and I did tell you guys that we have a lot of things planned for my channel, but some things have kind of changed in just in my personal life, so I chose not to do any videos at the time. As you can see, I am in a totally different location due to certain situations that are taking place in my life. So I don't know how long I will be at this location and when I'll be doing these videos here because I am not at home. But this is where I'll be doing videos from this point until I see otherwise. But I wanted to just come to you guys, let you guys know that I'm back and that videos will be coming up very soon. As well as if, you know, we just gonna have some fun. So with that being said, I want to start a new segment called "Where Do They Do That At?" I know you guys probably like, what the heck does that mean? That basically means is I'm just gonna tell you some random ratchet foolishness that takes place in the city of Chicago. For those who do not know, I am from the city of Chicago, West Side, and in the city of Chicago, you see everything from. I know our city has been through so much, as far as the things that have been taking place in the city of Chicago with the killings, the shootings, and things like that. But it is some comedic, I should say, comic moments here in the city of Chicago. You see some crazy things, especially on public transportation, just walking down the street randomly, and people just doing some off the wall stuff here in Chi-Town. So, and it's just not gonna be based around Chicago, but majority of the things that I see take place in the city of Chicago. So I want to start with that. But the segment, basically, I'm gonna do, you know, you're gonna see it where it's going to be segment 1, segment 2, and I'm just gonna give you random things that I see throughout my daily life, as far as like when I'm going to work, when I'm going to school, or whatever it is that I'm doing throughout the day. And I will tell you guys some things, and I will give you a few stories and some ideas. And to kick this off, let's start with segment number 1, actually. So welcome to the first series of Where Do They Do That At? Volume 1. So basically, I want to tell you guys my Easter weekend. First of all, happy Resurrection Sunday, which as the Christians, us as Christians call it, is based around, of course, our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, His death, His burial, and His resurrection. And of course, us as just outside of Christianity, it's known as Easter, and we all, you know, share about that. But I'm not here to preach, but I wanted to, for those who are Christians and those that watch my videos, I wanted to just extend that love to you guys and say happy Resurrection Sunday to you guys. If you guys hear some noise in the background, that's because my daughter is watching cartoons in the midst of me actually recording. But let's get on. So I want to tell you guys about my Easter weekend. Now, I'm the type of person, I grew up as a kid, you know how Easter comes around and you got to get the best Easter dress and get your hair did, kids get the little Shirley Temple curls and be all pretty and everything. And it is hilarious because the things that I had to go through to go get my child's dress was a mess. I don't drive. I take public transportation. So I see a lot of things on public transportation that is hilarious all day, every day. So, you know, I get everything together, get my money together, going to go get my daughter's dress and everything. And one of my coworkers called me and said, "What you doing today?" I said, I'm finna go get my daughter's dress. They was like, "Oh, okay, you going whatever, you want to do something, you want to hang." I said, "No problem, cool, whatever, you know, there's no harm in that. I'm going to the mall, you want to come, fine. But be mindful that I might be in there for a minute because I'm very super picky when it comes to my daughter's clothes." I always say this one thing, my daughter can make anything look cute, but still, certain things just like, no. So I go into one of my favorite stores, which happens to be JCPenney. As far as like when it comes to buying children's clothes, if you don't know, majority of her summer clothes from last year came from JCPenney. I did a haul on that, so if you guys want to go back to that, you can. I actually will put the link down below. I probably will, and you guys can actually see. Majority of the clothes come from JCPenney, Carson's, or Kohl's, but JCPenney just happens to be one of my favorite. Sticks out to me because I mean it's just something that I do. So I go on JCPenney. Now you think you're gonna find all these big pretty dresses and you're gonna find something fabulous and you're like, oh my goodness, I can't wait. I thought I was gonna go in there, get what I need, and get on out with no problem. I get there and I'm like, where in the world is the Easter dresses? The stuff they had up there, y'all, I'm telling y'all, it was horrible. It looked ugly, it looked tacky, it looked like I wouldn't even want to put my child in the clothes. So I found an associate, me and my co-worker, running around trying to find an associate. So it was like all the Easter dresses there. You know, Easter Sunday, I'm looking for my daughter's dress. And they like, oh man, we had Easter dresses since January. And they was gone within the first month. I say, so you mean to tell me you guys don't stock up? She was like, I guess. I don't know what happened. Whatever they pull from the back is what they have. And so, in my head, I'm thinking, like, I know last year, the years before that, I've always gotten her dressed like that weekend of Easter. And I'm trying to figure out, where in the world do they do that at where you don't have the Easter dresses and the stuff that they have looks horrible on there. And I'm bugging out. I was so disappointed in them. I'm telling y'all, JCPenney had disappointed me. I'm like, I gotta find me a new store. This is crazy. So I go in Kohl's. They got all these little pretty summer dresses. So they gave me a reminder, oh, I need to go in Kohl's and get my daughter summer clothes. So I'm like, no dresses in that. Now I'm about to lose my head. Because one thing about me, I'm not impatient, but when I'm looking for certain things, it's like, this ain't working. And I ain't got time to be running around my head cut off trying to find stuff. So, Kohl's at work. Going to Burlington. Now, I don't like going into Burlington Coat Factory is because, and I don't know if y'all, whoever watching this, said what state you're from if you have a Burlington, but if you know anything about Burlington, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Home Goods, and a few other them other stores, I hate to search through stuff. I want it to be right there so I can actually get what I need and get out of the store. I had like really lost it. Like I literally lost it. And I couldn't believe I couldn't find a dress. Luckily, I did find a dress there at Burlington because she has a big, beautiful dress. I guess I will put a picture probably. But if you follow me on Facebook, you can see the actual dress that she actually wears. Or you follow me on Instagram or Twitter. I will be posting pictures to Twitter. I haven't posted it on Twitter, but on Instagram and Facebook, they're up there of what I wore and what she wore. And it was crazy. I said, I cannot believe this. I hate going into Burlington trying to find stuff. These people just crazy. This ain't working for me. I don't know nothing about. I was losing it. And then people call you and ask you the stupidest questions when you're looking for stuff. I hate that. I'm like, okay, all the Easter dresses is gone in Kohl's. All the dresses is gone in JCPenney. Dang, am I going to find anything in Burlington? I was all day. I was so tired and so aggravated. I didn't know what to do. That was that day me finding the dress. Now y'all probably say, okay, what was so ratchet about it? It was ratchet because of the fact that I couldn't find what I was looking for. But let me tell you, on my way home, let me tell y'all, Chicago Transit Authority is a mess because you get on the bus, and if you have a public transportation, you know every big major company have to cater to people with disability in any form of fashion to allow them to do business with them or whatever. So CTA, Chicago Transit Authority, that's what it stands for. So if you ever hear somebody say CTA, that's what it stands for, Chicago Transit Authority. I'm pretty sure it's a pretty other acronyms for CTA, but that's what we call it as far as our transportation service here out in Chi-Town. So normally what happens is, if a person gets on the bus who's in a wheelchair, you have to lift the seats up. But for some reason, they have actually started catering to women with children that had a big giant strollers and a little car seat. And I kind of understand in some sense, because everybody does not have a car. To a certain degree, I do. So we get to this point now. This lady gets on the bus with her daughter, and she has a wagon, and her daughter is sitting in the wagon. And then I'm looking at my coworker, and we sitting here like trying not to bust up laughing, and she wanted people to lift the seats up so she can scoot the wagon with her daughter in the wagon next to the wheelchair thing. And I say, in my head, and this is where my thoughts come in at, where do they do that at? Are you seriously gonna have this wagon on this bus, want people to get up out their seats to scoop this up under the wheelchair thing so that so you wouldn't have to put the wagon on top of the bag thing? It was like one of those car things, like, and it's a wagon, but it was small enough to sit on the bag thing that none of the things had. Cause like when you get on the bus, it's a big thing that has like where you can put your bags, carts, or whatever extra that you have, so that you won't be bumping into people, or you don't have to put them in a seat. So we're thinking, okay, I'm thinking to myself, this heifer literally, and I literally said heifer, wants us to get up. And in my head, I'm thinking, she got to be crazy. Luckily, I was not sitting in them seats, but I felt the people's pain, because I felt like a lot of times I got up for unnecessary reasons, where you got people on buses with their kids with strollers and their legs is dangling. Their child can walk, and you mean to tell me you gonna come on the bus with a stroller and you want me to get up out my seat? Yeah, have several seats, baby. No, you got to quit. But she had a wagon. So then when she gets to her stop, this chick damn near fell off the bus trying to get the wagon on. And I'm thinking, what would possess you to do this? I was sitting there just dying laughing. And then on top of that, another girl gets on the bus with a stroller. I said, this cannot be happening. So I get on one bus, get on the next bus going back home. And this girl on the bus, and she tell her all her business, because she on the phone. I don't need to know about who sleeping with who did what to whom. Why are you talking so loud? And then when somebody get in your business, you mad. But we hear your business. Wow. I say, oh my goodness. Then it's just like, okay, you get these ugly looking fools that want to talk to you with no teeth. People got nothing going on. They stink. They smell. I said, hurry up and get me off this bus. That's all I was thinking. Somebody please rescue me. Please rescue me, because I'm ready to go. I couldn't do it no more. I couldn't do it. I was like, this has to not be happening to me today. This chick wanted to be on the bus with a wagon. Get on the next bus, you hear this girl in her conversation, and this stanky man that wanted to talk to us with bad breath, and he smelled like who did it and what for. Okay, I'm done for the day. I'm just like, wow. Then get on another bus. Matter of fact, I'm going to say, I put it like this, the next day. Get on the next bus, get on another bus. This man want to get on the bus, talk about how crazy he is. I don't need to know all that. And I was just done for the day. I'm telling y'all, CTA is crazy. I'm telling y'all. I'm just giving y'all a little snippet of what take place in my city, but for real, we're gonna have some serious segments happening. This just a little bit, but I'm gonna give y'all the real volume sometime next week. I go to work, I go back to work tomorrow. I have me a little mini vacation, I should say. I go back to work tomorrow. I will give y'all details sometime next week. I think I probably until my I put it like this, until my situation kind of like changed in certain areas, what's going on, I probably will be doing videos on either Saturdays or Sundays. I probably will have to do multiple videos. I'm not sure how I will be doing that, but at the same time, this is what's going to have to happen. But I'm just giving y'all a little taste of things that are taking place in my city. So we're going to have the real volumes next week, and I'll talk to you guys later. For everybody, like I said, follow me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter. My Facebook is Aisha M. Smith. My Twitter handle is Isha_2000, as well as my Instagram. It is the same handle. Follow the Facebook fan page, which is Rise TV, and I will talk to you guys later. And remember that God has not put more on you than you can bear. And you guys have a blessed and highly favored day. Talk to you later. Bye.